Kyle Matthews, who not that long ago we saw go toe-to-toe with the four-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce, beat him in the first fall, could have beat him in the second fall, were it not for the man at ringside, the heavyweight champion Jeremy Vane. We could have had a new world champion right here in Rampage Pro Wrestling, were it not for our heavyweight champion Jeremy Vane. And now, Jeremy Vane pretty much called this. He came out and interrupted Kyle Matthews' interview with Doc Gayton a week ago. So I think he set the plate for this. Kyle Matthews is no one to back down from a fight, and he's going to want this title. And if he has to start it right here, well, I guess he's going to.
No, Doc Gayton said last week Kyle Matthews is definitely a future champion somewhere. That somewhere could be right here in Rampage Pro Wrestling. He has his eyes on this man, the RPW champion, Jeremy Vane, and you know Hot Like Lava has their eyes on those tag team titles as well. So you got three champions on one side, Rob Adonis, Bobby Moore, and Jeremy Vane with Charlie Cash against three men who are hungry for titles.
Thought Adonis was going to start, but a change was made. I don't know whose decision that was, but now Hit for Hire is back in. I consider the most valuable player for the Cash Vault over 2011. Definitely Hit for Hire Bobby Moore. A lot of people came and went from the Cash Vault. The Monster Pain. Well, the big man, the judge, of course, turned out to be Rob Adonis. The Hate Junkies. Charlie Cash tried an awful lot and ended up with Bobby Moore and Rob Adonis as his tag team champions as a result. And you got to credit Bobby Moore for an awful lot of that.
Great program, and what a main event. We didn't plan this one. Extra main event here on Rampage Pro Wrestling. You never know what's going to happen.
Shawn Banks already had a tough match with Jeremy Vane, but he's right back in as Hot Like Lava starts working like the well-oiled tag team machine that they are.
Remind the fans we'll return live with Rampage
Jeremy
Pro Wrestling.
Vane coming off, and that's not going to help Bobby Moore as referee of the year Dustin Robinson forces him back. Again, quick tag in over there as Crew Jones takes over on Bobby Moore. Shawn Banks gets one in for good measure before he leaves the ring.
Crew Jones shoots him off now. Up and over, Bobby Moore comes. Caught him with a clothesline.
Caught him hard there and now goes for the cover.
We will be back live on Sunday, January 22nd, new start time 3 p.m. RPW Arena here at Johnny G's Fun Center. That's Sunday, January 22nd, new start time 3 p.m.
Elbow there, elbow there, elbow there. And now tag into Shawn Banks. So far, Kyle Matthews hasn't made it into the match, but you can sort of understand how Like Lava's used to working as a team. And they've really never been loyal. There was one brief time that they had a match where they were supposed to be involved with the Jimmy Rave approved team, and that didn't go too well, primarily because they work together. They really don't play well with others.
They absolutely don't. I don't know how much trust that Kyle Matthews has in these guys. And honestly, I think the only thing Kyle Matthews came out here for is that he was looking for this man, Jeremy Vane. He's let him know that he has his number.
I'll tell you one thing that's definitely for sure is in 2012, different things are happening than 2011, and strange alliances are being formed here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. You have to wonder where that's all going to lead as the year progresses, and we're only getting started.
And now it's Crew Jones now setting him up for that pump handle.
I don't know if he can get this big man off his feet. Impressive show of strength by Crew Jones, taking the big man off. First time I've seen him on his back in a long time in a Rampage Pro Wrestling ring. Last time he was taken off his feet, to the best of my memory, was by the Priest of Punishment, but immediately he comes off of that clothesline. Interestingly, conspicuous by his absence, and I hadn't thought about it last week, and I guess I'm thinking about it for the first time now. Have to wonder, after the damage that was done by the Cash Vault several weeks ago to the Priest of Punishment, although he did make it back into the ring to blow that mist in the face of Rob Adonis, we haven't seen a lot of the Priest of Punishment since.
Don't know if Michael Judas has plans in store for these guys or not, but I'm sure that we have not seen the last of this man. Phenomenal monster of an athlete, Michael Judas, and when he is well, man, I can't even imagine what to be these guys.
Crew Jones now, they had the initial opportunity that Hot Like Lava had as a team has now faded as the Cash Vault takes over, and Bobby Moore now does what he does best, and that is inflict punishment and damage on the opponent while willing to take punishment himself in the process. Now in comes the big man. You notice Jeremy Vane pretty much just relaxing in this particular match. He seems to have no desire to get involved at this point.
And you know, no title is on the line for this six-man tag team match, but certainly something is on the line, and that is if you be the champion, you become a #1 contender.
Only two somehow Crew Jones able to kick out. Crew Jones, tremendous upper body strength. Another one of the Rampage Pro wrestlers who spend an awful lot of time in the gym. And honestly, that's a prerequisite in today's professional wrestling. The diversity of body sizes that used to dominate wrestling have now been changed to fewer of those and an awful lot more of the consummate athlete, the same kind of athlete that has been generated in professional football, in amateur wrestling, and MMA and the other activities, the gym-trained professional athlete.
Kyle Matthews came in but was sent right back by Dustin Robinson, and in the meantime,
now finally Jeremy Vane comes in, but only with the referee's back turned. No tag there that I remember seeing. Don't know if Dustin Robinson's going to allow it. We'll see right now. Robinson goes over to Jeremy Vane and he's asking, he says, I didn't see a tag. He's not going to allow this tag right here.
Jeremy Vane really picks his spots, doesn't he? He really likes to
now
be
out
in
of the ring. Referee Dustin Robinson not allowing the tag. Good officiating, good memory by Dustin Robinson.
That may be why he's the referee of the year.
Very much so. Remember, Dustin Robinson is the man that stood up to every wrestler in here and suffered at the hands of Jimmy Ray for it. Although his new haircut looks pretty good.
I think so.
Belly to back suplex there by the big man. A lot of elevation, but then again, a lot of size on him.
And now Rob Adonis, the big man he is, dropping that knee to the side of the head, covers and hooks a late lateral press and saved there by Shawn Banks.
Rob Adonis, a consummate professional wrestler, but they also say in wrestling you can't teach big, and what they mean by that is when you're big, you're big.
Absolutely.
And that's an advantage in and of itself.
And now it's Bobby Moore hit for high with a slugfest as Crew Jones fighting back with all he has now, having to fight Jones. Not only Bobby Moore, but also at ringside caught Jeremy Vane, but now cut off here by Bobby Moore.
Notice Bobby Moore again sacrificing himself to the greater good of the team. But no, Crew Jones, no give up in this particular guy. We've not always liked his tactics. In some matches, he's been, well, objectionable. But in this particular situation against this particular team, Crew Jones has been an amazing athlete and has been very resilient. But right there, caught from the outside by Bobby Moore, flush in the face, and Moore quickly back in, hooks him a little close to the ropes at this point.
And referee right on top of the action again. Dustin Robinson is doing his work, and it's hard to do with 6 men and a 7th.
Notice Bobby Moore right there, and Kyle Matthews can't take any more of this, comes in, but mistake by Moore as Banks was knocked off because that allowed them to drag back Crew Jones, and now into the ring again. Jeremy Vane, I don't know if he's going to allow the tag this time. Nope, once again. Now he's allowing the tag. Frustrating the Cash Vault team who keep trying to skirt the rules, but you're not going to do that with Dustin Robinson if he can help it.
Kyle is getting frustrated because every time he gets a chance to come in, he's sent out. He needs to get that tag, come in there, and I'm sure he'll be a house of fire when he does that. And right now in the ring, you see Crew Jones has been worn out, being double teamed and triple teamed here now and being controlled by Jeremy Vane.
Now you can see Kyle Matthews and Shawn Banks both trying to fire up Crew Jones in the ring, and if they're not doing that, they're certainly firing up the crowds here at Johnny G's. What a tremendous television taping we've had today, and well, we thought we had a heavyweight title main event, ended up being a 6-man, can't complain.
And I tell you what, it's been a great hour, and we invite the fans to come see us live and see more of this great action. Be a part of the action, bring the whole family to Johnny G's Fun Center, Rampage Pro Wrestling, and see it right here at RPW Arena.
Load up the family truckster and bring the kids on down.
3 p.m. Got plenty of time to, if you go to church or go eat Sunday dinner, and still get here and enjoy the whole day here. And like you said, we have a good snack bar here. You can eat lunch here.
Very much so.
I know you have several times.
Tremendous food. The wings, I'm going to keep putting the wings over because I was lucky enough to, I have to concede, Doc Gayton gave me a little bit of a sample here. I even got to take some home, and if you don't come here and sample, I recommend the lemon pepper. I don't mean to, just be a food critic at this point, but the lemon pepper wings,
what are you, Mr. Food
awesome.
Now?
Trust me, if you haven't had these, you're going to want to. These things were amazing.
I will do that and invite the fans to do so as well. Shoots him off, Robert Adonis now. He ducks him and comes off. Crew Jones caught him hard,
have you heard about the new energy drink, the official
Verve.
drink? Didn't
I
know
saw
much.
Nikita Koloff and Lex Luger talking about it right here on Rampage Pro Wrestling.
Didn't know a lot about it until I saw those commercials, but I understand we're going to hear an awful lot more about Verve in the upcoming weeks here. In fact, we've got some special footage coming up in the next couple of weeks that you're going to see with the Russian Nightmare Nikita Koloff and the total package Lex Luger.
Verb is the drink and the official drink
Right
for
now,
Rampage
Kyle
Pro
Matthews,
Wrestling.
House of Fire, reversal there. He's in the corner still, catches the big man, rocks him, but doesn't take him off his feet. Kyle Matthews goes up, and tremendous teamwork by Hot Like Lava and Matthews at this point, as Matthews fired up in the ring. Hot Like Lava on the outside, just jumped to the floor.
And Kyle Matthews voted the technical
Ben, they
wrestler
just,
of the year.
Ben,
They did, wait, what did they do? He went to I knew that he shouldn't trust them.
pump handle suplex takes over Matthews as he was distracted, and
Hot
now,
Like Lava has turned their backs on Kyle Matthews.
and now Bobby Moore in the ring. I've lost track of who the legal man is. Dustin
No
Robinson's
way.
gonna have to set this out, but it looks Matthews is on his own. But Matthews excited about Frankie Valentine, and it's even, step up right there, catches the big man, takes him off his feet single-handedly. Matthews somehow bye-bye to Jeremy Vane,
This is
and
why
now
he's wrestler of the year.
he swings over through. This could be it
Rolls
right
him
here.
up.
The kick.
Got the Slurpee. He's got him.
It's one,
two.
it's two. Oh,
No.
amazing. I have no
I can't
idea
believe
how
Drew
Bobby
Jones and
Moore,
Shawn Banks left this match.
and I have no idea how Bobby Moore kicked out of that. I have to have the feeling that he didn't catch every bit of it, or that Bobby Moore hadn't had enough damage
Look
done
at
to him.
Charlie Cash driving the foot of Kyle Matthews.
That's enough. Cuts him off. This thing is broken down big time, but so far, and right there,
Oh, Kyle is clobbered.
the running kick, and Matthews is down. And now all three are rolling in, and I don't know why the referee is allowing this at this point.
Well, right now, Kyle Matthews just being devastated here by a trio and being left alone by Hot Like Lava after he came out to be their partner. And Jeremy Vane, Rob Adonis, what do they do with the trophy now?
Now they were.
What? Now they're going to use the trophy? I told you they used everything they can to their advantage. And now here comes the suspects. AJ Steele and Merlin One, the usual suspects who want their hands on these guys in the worst way. And they were about to do some serious damage to Kyle Matthews with that trophy that Charlie Cash had brought out here. Makeshift trophy. Tell you what, I cannot believe what has just transpired here.
Wait a minute, and look who just showed up
All
also.
right. Be careful what you look behind you, Jeremy Vane.
We can call him the fourth quarter phenomenon, Doc Gayton.
Charlie Cash! Charlie Cash! Your boys don't look so strong when Kyle has men that won't betray him. You know what, Cash? You know what, Cash? I think we have our main event for the 22nd. Two men that I know won't run. The usual suspects, Kyle Matthews against the Cash Ball.
All right.
And Charlie, have a nice day.
Doc Gayton, the general manager, coming out, letting them know that on the program and on January 22nd at 3 p.m. the Cash Vault, it will be Adonis and Moore teaming with Jeremy Vane this time against Kyle Matthews and the usual suspects. And the suspects aren't going anywhere but in their face. We'll see you live on Sunday, January 22nd, 3 p.m. and next time for more Rampage Pro Wrestling. Goodbye, everybody.